Dennis Walter, good morning.
Good morning, Neil.
When did you find out?
Yesterday, when Tony Tardio did the 2:30 update, I went into shock. I could hardly speak and just felt very upset for the people. You know, they got their life savings.
How long have you been involved with them, Dennis?
3 years. I think it's 3. It appealed to me. I've got to say, it's an entity that has grown in that Bensdale, that Gippsland community. It's when I checked out about it, and I didn't have a team of lawyers, obviously. I thought this sort of appeals to me. It's a homegrown entity, GSI. I met with them. I don't know them. They're not friends of mine or anything like that, which is purely a business relationship. And it sort of appealed to me. The community, having been a part of regional Victoria in many parts of my career for a long time.
As Mitchell said, you're a professional communicator and entertainer. It's a commercial operation. Presumably you're paid to do it.
Yes.
I'm reminded of the Brian Naylor moment. Remember when Brian
Absolutely.
started the news apologising for Pyramid?
It was something I could never forget, which it laid heavy on his heart, what happened with Pyramid. And this does. I mean, yes, I'm feeling like people might question my integrity after 43 years, but my real feelings are for the people who can't get their hands on their money.
I don't think anybody questioned your integrity. As Mitchell said, nobody thinks you were running it. Nobody thinks you would have made off with money. Indeed, anybody's made off with money.
No, there's no question of wrongdoing.
As the Premier said earlier, they may well reopen.
Yes.
But still, you've put your name and face to something. That's what concerns you.
Yeah, and the feeling, it's just the strangest feeling. It's no pleasure sitting this side of the desk talking to Neil Mitchell about something like this, even though I like you, Neil. When you're suddenly feeling like you're in the spotlight a little bit because of something that's way beyond your control is a strange feeling.
What is the feeling? You're obviously very upset.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's just different. I've never felt like people look at me as someone who would do the wrong thing.
But I don't think people are looking at you as somebody who do the wrong thing. They're saying, well, all right, you put your name to it. Maybe it was ill-advised, but probably 3 years ago it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I did as much as you could do, checking out and all that sort of stuff. And look, these people are very conservative, and I hope they get. I hope the people who are in charge there get through this difficult time. More for the people who are wondering whether they'll ever see their money again, and hopefully by the end of the week there could be some good news.
I repeat the point. The Premier said they're watching it closely, but it's not lost. It's not finished.
No,
it's a
and there's
problem.
no suggestion of wrongdoing.
What are you going to do?
I'll be back at midday doing my show, hopefully in good spirits.
Yeah. Do you remove your involvement with the organisation, or what happens?
As I understand it, all advertising, internet references to me are gone.
Did you organise that?
I asked for the internet. Obviously, they wouldn't be advertising at the moment anyway. But that was taken down, I believe, last night.
Look, I don't want to add stress to you, but the reason you're upset is people follow you, people like you, people might have looked at your involvement and said, well, there's somebody I trust, therefore I'll put my money there. So
that's the responsibility you feel.
That is the responsibility, and we all face it. And I whimpered. I don't do ads or endorsements for that reason, because I can never, and I'm a bit different because I'm a commentator more than you are. I mean, you know, and therefore I don't do it. But I would I guess the point is, what do you say to those people who might have looked at that and thought, oh, well, Dennis Walter says it's all right, it must be.
Yeah, well, as far as I knew, it was and has been. This really come out of the blue. And it's going to be a very long week for all those people. It's, you know, my feelings are on a different scale to people who can't go and withdraw money to pay for groceries. So it's a totally different vibe. But I'm really feeling for them, and I hope by the end of the week there's some good news.
Well, and the good news from your point of view is the fact that you're so concerned about it is a sign of your decency.
Well, thank you. You'd be the same.
I think we would. I think a lot of people would.
And I do stress, this has nothing to do with this radio station. It's completely outside of 3AW. It's nothing to do with here. It's a separate commercial deal that I did.
Oh, and that you're well entitled to do. What are you doing at midday?
At midday, advice for young couples like Kate and William when they have a baby. Some of the crazy advice people get. And we've got a baby whisperer on, Neil.
What's a baby whisperer?
I'm not sure. I'll find out after 12.
All the best, Dennis.
Thank you, mate.
It'll move on. Dennis Walter.